Hello people, my name is Pratik and welcome back to my channel. So guys, as you all know, I have Redmi Note 11 with me, and with today's title you all know what is today's topic all about. So it's going to be about the video test. I have already using this phone from couple of weeks now. It's almost 3 to 4 weeks I have been using this phone, and so I thought let's make a video test on this one because I have already done a camera test and comparison video, so that you can check out on my channel. So yeah, today I'm going to show you the video test and what are the settings we get in the Redmi Note 11 camera and all. So that's going to be in today's video. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and without wasting any time, let's start the video. So before starting today's video, I am going to quickly guide you through the camera setup of Redmi Note 11. So it comes with 50 megapixel main sensor, and secondary camera is 8 megapixel ultra wide sensor, and the rest two cameras are 2 megapixel depth and 2 megapixel macro. And talking about the front camera, it has 13 megapixel selfie shooter. So it's all about the camera setup of Redmi Note 11. Now let's quickly jump into the camera, and if I select video option over here, so we'll check out what settings we do get in this one. So if I click on 3 multiple dash, 3 dash on the top right hand side corner, if you see there are two options in terms of resolution. Either you can shoot in 720p at 30 fps, or else you have 1080p at 30 fps. So yeah, Redmi Note 11 doesn't support 4K due to its processor. So the 1080p 30 fps is max you can get in Redmi Note 11 at this point. And apart from that, in settings option, if you go, there are multiple options over here. You have a tagging videos option, shoot with screen off. Now this toggle, if I turn it on, what happens is if I start shooting and if there is no activity on the screen for 3 minutes, after 3 minutes the display will turn off, but still the video recording will be on. So that is a good feature and not a good feature also, because yeah, you can easily shoot any secret video or something without turning on the display. So that is a good thing and bad thing also. So I don't recommend that, but still it has an option, so I'll turn that toggle off. And in video encoder you have H264 and H265 for high performance and high compatibility. So as you can check, you can select. And volume button function is for either you can keep it for zoom or volume, or you can select that volume rocker button as shutter button. So if you click volume button, then the shooting will start and it will turn off the shooting. So other options, as you can see, nothing much in the settings option. If I go back, you do have other option, which is movie frames, grid lines and macro. Now if I select macro option over here, so you can see automatically the setting switches to 720p resolution. In macro you cannot shoot at 1080p. Now if I turn off the macro, then you can see 1080p at 30 fps is on, but if I turn on the macro, then it will switch back to 720p. So in macro you won't be able to shoot at 1080p. Now grid lines is for people who want alignment in their videos or something, so you do get that lining texture in this one. Now if I turn this off, the linings are gone. So if anyone uses grid lines for reference, you can select grid lines option over here. And the second option is over here is movie frame option. Now what happens in movie frame option is, if I select movie frame, you can notice on the display the cinematic black bars appears over there. So if I turn it on, now you can see the cinematic black bars are already there, so you don't have to do that in editing. That is a good option over here. Now I have done shooting using movie frame option, and I have tried to shoot a cinematic video on this one, so I'm not going to speak much about that. You just watch the video with movie frames. So that was a basic cinematic video with Redmi Note 11 with movie frame feature. Now 90% of this video was shot on ultra wide sensor. So yeah, there might be loss in detail or clarity is not that much, but if you shoot on 1080p resolution, definitely there is quality in the video. And you have both option. If I select movie frame over here, then you can notice you can either do on 720p or 1080p, and you do have an option to zoom into 2x, or you can directly go ultra wide. So yeah, I have done the shooting. 90% of the video is shot on ultra wide sensor, so there might be lack of details in the video, but definitely the footage feels cinematic, and you can definitely rely on this particular device over here, because all the shot which I shot on this one are handheld shot. None of the shots are been edited or stabilized in the editing. It is as it is. Only we have aligned it one by one and we have showed you. So yeah, there is stabilization in the device. Now I didn't find any stabilization option to turn it on or off. I have gone through settings and all, but there was no stabilization option. So I am assuming that it has inbuilt stabilization. It might be EIS only, not optical one, but yeah, definitely the stabilization is also good over here. As you can check on the video right now, it is a handheld shot and the footage is very stable. So it is not post edited or something, it is as it is. So yeah, that is a good option. And cinematic frame, again a good option over here. Now if we talk about other settings in this one, if I go in pro mode, you also get multiple features in pro mode. Now if you want to shoot manually, if you want to set the requirements, or if you want any particular thing to be adjust as your requirement, you do have an option. So in white balance, you can see currently it is on auto. Now if I select, you do get multiple options over here. So as you can see, as I'm changing the settings, it is changing the color temperature. So you can change the white balance in the video choosing this one. So I'll keep it on auto. Also you have an option of manual focus and autofocus, as you can see. Apart from that, you have shutter speed option over here, and you have ISO, so you can select ISO up to 6400 over here. So that is again a good option. So if anyone is looking for shooting manual shooting videos in manual settings, you do have an option in Redmi Note 11 on pro option. And if I go in EV, you can definitely choose the EV over here. So yeah, I'm going to keep it on 0 for now. And in lens, again you can choose wide, or you can go with ultra wide sensor over here. So you will get that depth of field or wide field of view over here. So that is a good thing. Definitely there is a loss in quality in ultra wide sensor, but video quality is definitely good in good lighting conditions. So that is not a problem actually. But in low lighting conditions, I won't recommend this device at all, even on 50 megapixel, because yeah, low light condition videos are definitely not good in this one. So either you can shoot videos in controlled lighting environment, or else in natural light. If lighting is proper, then video will definitely good in Redmi Note 11. Now talking about other settings in pro mode, if you click on three vertical dash, then again you get multiple options in this one. In settings, we are not going to go in settings, because it is the same setting option which we get in video mode. Now if I go in movie frame, you do have movie frame option over here, so you can adjust manually. You can do the settings manually, and then you can shoot it. You also have an option of grid line over here. That is again a good thing. Apart from that, you have focus peaking option over here. So now you can see on the screen it is showing red. So what happens in focus peaking, if I keep any subject in front of the camera, it will outline that subject. It will show that particular subject in red outline, and you will be able to see where the focus is been made right now. So if I carry this toy over here, and if I keep this way, so now I don't know if you are able to see in above camera or not, but as you can see, it is outlining the subject over here in red. So you will be able to notice on which subject it is focusing. So that is focus peaking. So it basically captures the contrast. If the contrast is high, it will make an outline for that particular subject, so you will be able to see that. So focus peaking option is again a good thing. And you do have exposure verification option over here. Now what happens in exposure verification, you do get an option like if I'm shooting this particular subject once again here. So you can see there are markings in some places over here. As you can see, there are markings in some places. So if that particular area has more light or more exposure, it will mark it and it will show you on the screen. So if anyone is professional videographer, they know these settings. So exposure verification is again a good thing. Now, these are the basic settings which you can use in Redmi Note 11 while shooting videos. Now, talking about the video quality, as I said in movie frame, feature. If you are shooting with ultra wide, you will definitely get good quality if the lighting condition is good. But if you are shooting in 50 megapixel, definitely there is details. There are much more good colors than ultra wide, because there is definitely a color switch if you are shooting on ultra wide and if you are shooting on main sensor. So you can definitely notice, the colors are shifting over there. So I'm going to show you an example on the screen right now. So as you can see, the footage on the one footage is from the main sensor and one footage is from ultra wide, and you can see in ultra wide the field of view is good. The field of view is more than as compared to the main sensor, but definitely the clarity is in the main sensor. You will get that details, you will get good colors in that one, and also you can notice the color switch between ultra wide and the main sensor. So yeah, if you want good quality and some details, then you can definitely shoot with the main sensor, which is the 50 megapixel sensor. And if you want that field of view, more field of view, then you can switch to ultra wide sensor in that one. So the quality is good in good lighting conditions. In low lighting condition, definitely you can't rely on either ultra wide or on the main sensor. So that is a disadvantage over here. But in main lighting condition, good lighting condition, definitely the video quality will be good. Now, talking about the other things, talking about the stability, as I told you, there is no option of stabilization to turn on or off in this particular device over here, because I didn't find that settings anywhere. But even if you're doing handheld shooting, trust me guys, this is going to give you great footage. The footage is not so shaky. I even tried doing a walking test over there, and as you can see, in walking test, the footage is not at all it is unstable. It is not at all unstable. The footage is definitely stable over there. So even if you are into handheld shot, if you like shooting handheld, then definitely you can rely on this one in terms of stability. And in terms of footage quality, either you can shoot on 720p resolution or else in 1080p resolution at 30 fps. So I didn't find an option of 60 fps as well. So that is again a disadvantage if you want to shoot that slow motion or something. 1080p 60 fps should have been there, but yeah, nonetheless you do have a dedicated slow motion option in this one. So if you are shooting from slow motion option, the quality is okay, not that great. The footage is definitely slow, but the quality or the clarity is definitely missing over there. So you cannot rely on slow motion video, but it's always good to have an option. I think the lighting conditions, if the lighting conditions are good, then you will get a decent output or a decent footage from slow motion mode. Now, talking about the front camera, if you're shooting, if you're into vlogging or something, if you want to use your front camera for shooting, you will get good quality. The skin tone is good. The footage is clear because it is 13 megapixel. But if you are shooting outdoors or something, then definitely it will blow out the background. If you are into bright sunlight, then definitely the background is blown out. So yeah, there is no proper dynamic range balance or something in the front camera. But yeah, the footage quality is good if you're in normal lighting conditions or something. But if you're in bright outdoor sunlight, then yeah, it will definitely blow out the background. So giving my final opinion on the video test or the camera quality for videos of Redmi Note 11, I would say it is decent, not on the higher side. As I told you in this video, if the lighting conditions are good, then you can definitely shoot with ultra wide and main sensor. But if you want that great details and clarity, you should rely on the 1080p only, 1080p resolution and the main sensor only. Apart from that, stabilization is good, and yeah, nothing else is there to explain in much in this device, because 4K is not there. If anyone loves shooting in 4K, then definitely they can skip this device. But if anyone wants 1080p resolution, then I can recommend this for now, because it has good stabilization and quality from main sensor output is definitely good. Colors are good, so you can rely if you want to shoot on 1080p. Apart from that, there is no other things to be great about or to explain about. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You saw the footage, and do let me know in comment section below how you find that cinematic footage which we made. It was simple, I know, but do mention in the comment section, did you like that video or not? So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you have any question, write down in comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. So I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.